Hello, viewers. Welcome to another wonderful and electrifying episode on Talk Your Mind. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at the richness of the Igbo culture. I won't be doing this alone. Have with me Mr. Hyacinth Esomonu Hyacinth. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, sir, tell us about yourself. Who is Mr. Hyacinth?
Esomonu Hyacinth is a man that promotes Igbo language, and what I do for living is teaching. I teach Igbo language in some schools.
Oh, you teach Igbo language. That's very, very interesting. So let's get down to business. Yeah, today we're going to be looking at the richness of the Igbo culture. And you teach Igbo, so I will believe you can give us some knowledge on that. The first question says, tell us or give us a brief background of the Igbo culture and their lifestyle.
The background of Igbo culture is very deep. Igbo culture is a heritage. We inherited it from our forefathers, and what I can say about Igbo culture is that Igbo culture is very rich, is very edifying. Igbo culture is a culture that helps us to live a righteous life.
Okay, sir, you know that in some of these, I won't say it's supernatural belief or mythology, like the Yoruba people, they believe that, okay, Oduduwa came from heaven and established the Yoruba tribe. Is it the same thing with the Igbo culture? Do they have such belief? Did someone come from heaven or somewhere and establish the Igbo culture or tribe here in Nigeria?
To my own understanding, every tribe migrated from somewhere.
Okay.
And you have been hearing about Egyptian Jews, or Egyptian Jews. And to my own knowledge, Igbos migrated from Egypt, and they are the Egyptian Jews.
Igbos are the Egyptian Jews.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very interesting. This is another interesting question I would like to ask you. Still on the Igbo matter. The Igbos are classified or considered to be the richest tribe in Nigeria. How true is this also?
All I know is that Igbos are rich because they are the people that the type of people that make efforts. They never relent in effort making.
Okay.
And their efforts their efforts, as I can say, make or yield good fruits.
Sure. So are they the richest, or?
I cannot say they are the richest because there are many rich tribes in Nigeria. I have not measured their riches. All I know is that Igbo is a rich tribe.
Okay, let's talk about the general taboos in Igbo culture.
General taboos?
Yes, maybe some of the abominations.
I don't believe we have any taboo in Igbo culture because, as I said earlier, Igbo culture is a culture that helps us to live a righteous life.
Let me divert your attention a little. Let's talk about who are the Biafrans.
Biafrans?
Yes, let's go into that briefly.
Well, every Igbo man is a Biafran. Biafra as a name is a name given to the Igbo people by the Portuguese, but because they were the first people to discover Igbo land.
The Portuguese gave that name Biafra
to the Igbos, yes.
Okay.
So it's a name given to the Igbos by the Portuguese, and we know that the Portuguese, they were the first people to discover Igbo land, and they were having some businesses with the Igbos in the ancient time. And Biafra, as you have mentioned, existed more than 500 years before we have the name called Nigeria.
So the Biafra has been in existence before the name Nigeria. Wow.
Yes.
Now you said that every Igbo man is regarded as Biafra.
Yes.
What about the South? Are they also Biafrans too?
South?
Yes.
That is a question that answered itself. How do we know who is an Igbo man? How do we know who is a Yoruba man? It is by language and by name. And when you go to South South, you see somebody like Wike. What is Wike? You hear names like uh, what is it called? Uh, Shid. You hear names like Obibo. You hear names like why am I forgetting this name? And many other Igbo names. We have very many people that bear Igbo names there, and they speak Igbo language.
So they are regarded as Biafran.
Not that they are regarded, but
Yeah.
they are.
Okay, so I was watching a video. I think about is Nnamdi Kanu. So he said that something in that video that anywhere in Nigeria where women put on two wrappers, that place is Biafra land. How true is that? Is that allegations? Anywhere women put on two wrapper, that place is regarded as Biafra land.
That is a second identification of every tribe. First identification is language.
Yeah.
Second one is
Dress.
dressing. And we all know that Igbo women are the ones that tie two wrappers.
Yes.
Yes. And there's no other tribe that tie two wrappers among the three major tribes we have in
That
Nigeria.
means it's perfectly correct.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go on this commercial break. When we come back, we'll go to the Talk Your Mind section properly. Okay, welcome back. So this is the Talk Your Mind section. This section, you're going to pick two questions from this calabash, and then you answer it correctly, honestly. So are we good to go?
Why is the question not from a plate or basket? Why is it from a calabash?
I don't know, but I feel as an Igbo man, you shouldn't be scared of calabash. Okay.
Okay.
Are we good to go? I'll just pick one and give it to me so I'll read it.
Okay.
Don't be scared, sir.
No problem.
Wow. So are you sure you're ready for this question?
Well, I cannot say no, I cannot say yes until I hear.
Okay, the question says, why are the Igbos regarded as people with the highest rate of ritualists?
Ritualists?
Yes, why are they regarded as people with the highest rate, the tribe with the highest rate of ritualists?
To my own understanding, the people we know as the highest ritualists are the people we call the Ogbenis. And Ogbeni is not an Igbo name. So Ogbenu is not Igbo name.
Okay.
And we know them as the highest ritualists.
So what
and some other...
What tribe is that?
I don't know, but it's a language in Nigeria. So I don't know where
the allegation is wrong.
Yes.
Okay, we've heard it. Igbo people are not regarded as people with high rate of ritualists. So let's go with the second one. Wow. Okay, this one says, what makes the Igbo culture unique? What makes it unique and different from every other culture?
What makes Igbo culture unique?
Yeah.
Okay. There are many things that make Igbo culture unique. One, as I can mention, is because it is edifying. Igbo culture, as I said earlier, is a culture that will help you to live a life that will put you right with God. That is one. Two, Igbo culture is full of respect.
Okay.
And that is why we have some do's and some don'ts among men, among women. There are things we do and there are things we don't do. So Igbo culture is unique indeed.
Oh, very interesting. All right, thank you, sir, for that. Now, why is Chuku, the name Chuku, why is it so unique among the Igbo?
Among the what is
Yeah.
the name Chuku? Chuku means God,
Okay.
and to every human
So
being,
Chuku and Chi, is it the same thing?
well, we have God
Okay.
and we have gods.
Okay.
It's like mentioning Chuku and the Shi.
Okay. Chuku is God.
Yes,
Why the
and we have
Chi?
other gods.
The other gods are the Chis.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
different ones.
Okay, different gods. So what are those gods we have in Igbo communities?
You are mixing the question now. You are complicating the question. But let me first of all answer you on the
Chuku.
one we call Chuku.
Okay.
So Igbo people, Chuku is like a tree to the lizard. A lizard cannot run without climbing the tree, or else children will arrest it. And so to every human being in Igbo land, Chukwu is very important, is our God, is our Father, is our Maker, and we cannot do without that name Chukwu.
Okay.
I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, correctly. Yeah. So down to the Chi, I think I'm interested in that. Can you mention some of those Chi, the Chis we have?
We have many gods that we are known as Shi. When we talk about Shi, anything can be Shi to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Shi is the type of God one chooses by himself, for himself. And whatever one chooses to worship is Shi to him or her.
Oh, now I get perfectly. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir, as you said, you are an Igbo teacher. So I would like you to give us some Igbo proverbs, some punk Igbo proverbs and their meanings.
Okay. We have many Igbo proverbs, but I will start with this. Like in our proverbs, we have the one that says, Okwu na-eje warawara, anya na-eje warawara n'ahụ ya. That means
Okay.
the leg that moves so fast, the eye that goes so fast is seeing it.
That's deep.
So whatever somebody is doing in life, one way or the other is not hidden.
Wow. Okay. Another one.
Another one is ụwa mgbede ka mma. It's a big proverb.
Okay.
When we say ụwa mgbede ka mma, there are many people that choose to have everything when they are young. When they are getting old, they suffer. And some of them don't even get old because they have gotten everything when they are young. But it is good for one to live long and have everything he's supposed to have according to God's wish. So for somebody to live long and have all he's supposed to have in life, enjoy his old age without much suffering, that is what we mean by Owambede Kamma.
That's so deep. Okay, sir, let me ask this last question. Talking about the kingship in Igbo community, it's not as pronounced as it is in other part of the country, like the Yorubas, that they give honor and in fact they value their king more, whether from any part of the tribe, whether from Oshun, from Oyo, from anywhere, so long you are a king, whether Oni of Ife, Alafin of Oyo, Alake of Egba, so long they give values to that. But in the Igbo community, I think I can only say I know the Obi of Onitsha, yeah, the Obi of Onitsha. The others are not as pronounced as that. Why is it like that?
Well, in Igbo land, or let me say in Nigeria, Igbo people, they are the only tribe that practice democracy.
How true is that, sir?
From onset, yes. That is why their kings are not highly pronounced, because the kings, before they make any pronouncement, they are going to consult their subjects, they sort things out, and what is the wish of the people is what the king will pronounce. So in Igbo land, like we have in other parts of the country, they have, can I call it, the kind of leaders they have is different from the kind of leaders we have in Igbo land. In Igbo land, before a king will make a law, as I said before, he has cabinets that will come. And before those cabinets will agree to one thing, they have to consult their own people from their own homes, from their own kindreds, from their own villages, before they will tell the king, this is what we want to do. And the king will rule on what people says they want to do.
So the king, what the community say they want, that is what the king
will rule.
Okay. Now, do you believe that one day the Igbo man will become president of this country?
To become president of this country. Yeah. Igbo man is not praying to be a president of this country, and any Igbo man that is praying to be a president of this country, well, I wish him good luck, but we are not aspiring to be.
Why?
We can live on our own. Igbos can live on their own. Igbos can live without government. For example, go to Igbo land. If you go to a place like Imo State, the airport we have there is not provided by the government. It is the effort of the individuals, the effort of the people of the state. And again, the development we have in Igbo land is not from government. Wherever Igbo man is, he is there to develop that place. He is a government of that place. So, being the president or not the president does not bother Igbo man.
All right, thank you very much. Hello guys, we've come to the end of today's segment on Talk Your Mind. Hope to see you next time. I remember we're having success and our guest, Mr. Hyacinth Esomonu. Thank you. God bless you.